And so today we come to Maundy Thursday, the day before Jesus is to be crucified on the cross, the day in which we remember many significant incidents in Jesus' life. First of all, there is the Last Supper with his disciples, during which he washes the disciples' feet in order to show to them what it is to be a true leader. After that, Judas goes out to betray Jesus. And thereafter, Jesus leads some of his disciples into the Garden of Gethsemane. There he prays that God will take away this awful burden of the impending cross. And then Jesus' enemies arrive to arrest him. He's dragged off to a nighttime and unjust trial before the Jewish ruling council. This is a day then of great incident and drama and yes, suffering. Listen now to the telling of part of that story as it's found in Mark's Gospel.
Jesus prays in Gethsemane. They came to a place called Gethsemane, and Jesus said to his disciples, "Sit here whilst I pray." He took Peter, James, and John with him. Distress and anguish came over him, and he said to them, "The sorrow in my heart is so great that it almost crushes me. Stay here and keep watch." He went a little further on, threw himself on the ground and prayed that, if possible, he might not have to go through that time of suffering. "Father," he prayed, "my Father, all things are possible for you. Take this cup of suffering away from me. Yet not what I want, but what you want." Then he returned and found the 3 disciples asleep. He said to Peter, "Simon, are you asleep? Weren't you able to stay awake even for 1 hour?" And he said to them, "Keep watch and pray that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." He went away once more and prayed, saying the same words. Then he came back to the disciples and found them asleep. They could not keep their eyes open, and they did not know what to say to him. When he came back the 3rd time, he said to them, "Are you still sleeping and resting? Enough! The hour has come. Look, the Son of Man is now being handed over to the power of sinful men. Get up, let us go. Look, here is the man who is betraying me." When Jesus prayed in the garden, his heart was filled with many kinds of feelings. Feelings of fear, a feeling of confusion. He had the desire to try and avoid the suffering of the cross. As we now listen to our Maundy Thursday song, let's think of our own feelings. The feelings that we bring as we prepare for Easter. The feelings that we have as we passage through this difficult time. And let's offer all of these feelings to God, knowing that God receives them in love and in care. Perhaps we might ask also, how can we share with Jesus as he suffers today in the sufferings of the world?
When my flesh is weak and my heavy soul would sleep, Savior, keep me warm. I've sinned. Savior, keep me watching and praying. Jesus, would you come to me? Lead me through Gethsemane, so my heart will always be with you. When my fears abound and my sorrows drag me down, Savior, keep me watching and praying. When my spirit breaks and my courage fades away, Savior, keep me watching and praying. Jesus, would you come to me? Lead me through Gethsemane, so my heart will always be with you. Jesus, would you call my name? Fan these embers into flame, so that I can rise and follow you. Savior, keep me watching and praying. Savior, keep me watching and praying. Jesus, would you come to me? Lead me through Gethsemane, so my heart will always be with you. Jesus, would you call my name? Fan these embers into flame, so that I can rise and follow you.
May the peace and love given by the Father above be with you and all that you care for. Amen.